Hi everybody, hope you're okay and coping with the COVID situation wherever you are in the world, and that you're all staying healthy and safe, and all your loved ones are safe as well. I've been really busy over the last few weeks, so during the lockdown we decided that we were going to do some rescue mediums behind the scenes episodes. So together with myself, Alison Ryder, Michael Lamport, who's the producer and narrator of the show, and Edna Darby, who is the head of research. We've been doing weekly shows. We've now done 12, so that's season 1 of Behind the Scenes. Hopefully you'll get a chance to have a look on veryparanormal.com so that you can listen to all of our chats. Sometimes we're answering questions that the viewers have sent in, things that they want to know about what happens behind the scenes. And other things are just things that we chat about, like funny moments or scary moments, or how the show is put together, how it works, and all the challenges that we encounter along the way. So have a look on veryparanormal.com and you will find all 12 episodes of Behind the Scenes there. So as well as doing that, I've also been doing the Psychic Diaries with Michael Lamport, and in that we are interviewing people from all walks of life who have various spiritual or psychic abilities. I'm sorry if you can hear a chewing. You're in my living room. I've got 4 dogs, and one of them has decided that they want to have a little chew on biscuits right now. So yeah, I'm not going to start recording because this is just as it is, and this is like welcome to my world. I'm forever going around the house and the dogs are just there, or the cat, or the chickens. So the chickens are just outside that window, just there. So the Psychic Diaries is something that I've been really interested in for some time. So we're interviewing some really interesting people on that. We've had a numerologist on, we've had a very young psychic who is, I believe, going to be very big in the psychic world in the future. We've had a witch on the show as well. And in the pipeline, we've got quite a few different characters for you. So hopefully you will tune in and watch those episodes as well. You'll find all of those on veryparanormal.com. And you will also find the animal psychic, Jackie Weaver, who we have been interviewing. We're doing this probably about every 3 weeks now. We've done 2. We're going to do another one very shortly. And she is absolutely fascinating to talk to. She is the present day Dr. Dolittle, and she can actually talk to the animal and she can understand what the animal is saying back to her. So that is a great show. She's got a great sense of humour, so I'm sure you'll enjoy watching and listening to what Jackie has to say. So just thinking about animals just for a moment, I love working with totem animals. So as you see, I'm wearing the dragonfly. It's one of my totems. My very first totem animal was an elephant, and I hadn't realised why I had been collecting elephant ornaments and fluffy toys and things since I was a young girl. I had no idea why. I've got 126, by the way. Just I'm sorry, the dogs have decided it's playtime. Yeah, this is reality. This is living in my home. So we are talking about animals, so of course the animals are listening to what I'm saying. And so the animal totem, the very first one I had was the elephant. And if you think about the qualities of the totem animals that you work with, you will be able to get so much out of the messages that they bring. So we can have totem animals that stay with us all of our lives, and the elephant totem is one of mine. Or you can have animals, totem animals that come in just periodically to help you through a certain time in your life. It could be for a few days, could be a few weeks, months, or just a few years, or even just for that moment in time. So if we look at the qualities of an animal and what those qualities are, we can learn a lot, because they're all survivalists, of course. We are born to survive. The animal kingdom is born to survive. And so if we look at the strengths and the weaknesses of the animal, we can learn a lot about that. So I'm going to do a very, very short meditation so you can connect with a spirit animal, with your spirit guide animal. So this could be an animal, could be an insect, could be a bird. I want you to just go along with the flow of this. So close your eyes, get yourself nice and comfy, and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to imagine that you are walking in a beautiful, magical forest. It's a sunny day and the sun is just coming down through the trees and it's casting shapes on the floor in front of you, and I want you to really feel what's underneath your feet. So as you're walking along, just feel that connection with the earth's energy there. So you're really part of that forest. So can you smell the trees? Can you smell the earth? Just allow any thoughts just to drift through your mind. We're following a trail through this forest. This trail is going to take you to a clearing. You might hear the rustling of the leaves, you might hear animals scurrying about, you may even see some animals or birds or insects. Just acknowledge anything that you see as you make your way to this clearing in the forest. And when you reach it, you find a big old tree that you want to go and sit down by the side of. Just feel the bark on your back as you make that connection with that energy. And while you're sitting there, I want you to, in your mind, just ask that a spirit guide in the form of an animal, an insect, or a bird comes to say hello to you in its own way. Whether this is an animal, a bird, or an insect that just appears in front of you, or whether it's the sound that you connect with. Just give yourself a few moments to settle in and connect with that energy. This is just the briefest of moments to make that connection. You can come back here at any time to further this, to strengthen that connection. And all too soon, it's time to return. So thank whichever animal, insect or bird has come to make your acquaintance, and make your way back through the forest until you are connecting with the chair that you are sitting on right now, and you can feel that it's supporting you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hello. That was just a really brief way of showing you how you can connect to your spirit totem animal, whether it's an animal, a bird, an insect, or even a mammal, or whatever comes to mind. And we can have more than one, of course. So whichever one came forward then, that is the one that you need right now. Or it could be that that's the one that you've always had in your life. And the only way to really confirm that is to meditate and to ask to meet that spirit guide in the form of an animal, insect or bird. And you'll find that you start to see signs everywhere. So another of my totems is the pink flamingo, and one of my spirit guides, Red Cloud, he brought the pink flamingo into me. He likes working with bird energy, so he brought the pink flamingo into me, and everywhere I go I see pink flamingos. I know there are white flamingos as well, but I see pink flamingos. I've even had a pink flamingo feather given to me as a present, actually physically given to me as a present. So this is all confirmation of how they are working with us. So the best way then to find out what those qualities are is to research and look into the qualities of the animals. So it could be, let's say it's a bear, just for example, a bear. The bear is big and strong and is going to look after you, but also could be a little bit like the bear with a sore head if you wake them too early. So look into all the qualities. The elephant for me is all about strength, but there's a gentility about the elephant as well. And the elephant will push things out of the way to help you on your spiritual journey. They can carry the load for you. And I found some beautiful energy working with the elephants in that way. The other thing you can do as well when you start to work with totem animals is you take on that form. Now this is quite in depth. I'm not going to go into the entire way of doing it right now. But if you think of the strengths of that animal, so I'll give you an example. A student of mine had been having problems at work, and we did a meditation, and her animal that came through was actually a bird, and it was a swan. So the swan is actually quite a protective, really, really strong wingspan. They're very, very protective of its young, even though they look absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. They are also very good protectors. So she'd been having problems in her work environment. So I said to her, you know, when you go into work, when you are, because she was being bullied actually in the workspace. So I said, when you feel threatened in this way again, you take on the persona of the swan. Ask swan energy to come in to help you. And you don't need to do anything. You just need to sit there, just keep calm, serene like the swan, but get that swan's energy in. Well, the next time I saw her, she was laughing. She said she did exactly that. She said, I just sat there. She said, and this is no word of a lie. She said, I felt the strength in my shoulders and the back of my shoulders. She said, it was quite incredible. What was even more amazing was the person who had been bullying her visibly took a step back without her having to move. And so she uses that all the time now. So that's her guard, her spirit guard, if you like, is the swan. So there's just a few little tips about working with spirit guides in the form of animals, insects, or birds. I'm going to leave you with that now, and I want you to experiment on your own. If you want to contact me, let me know about your spirit guide, your totem animals, or any questions you have for me. You'll get a hold of me on Facebook, or you can contact me via Feathers Academy website or veryparanormal.com. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.